Hi, Canastota. I'm Sean Becerra, Superintendent of Canastota Central Schools, and this is the weekly video update for Friday, April 16th. As has become typical in recent weeks, a lot's happened that will impact what school will look like in the coming months. Let's start with our plan that was announced just last week in our video, where I noted that students in grades 9 through 12 who had indicated that they wanted to return to daily in-person instruction could do so starting at the beginning of the fourth marking period, which is Monday, April 19th. And then things changed. Late last Friday, the New York State Department of Health released the new 24-page guidance document, which replaced the August 2020 document published last year. Due to this change, and due to the fact that the guidance has necessitated clarification on several key components of the document, we've made the decision to modify our timeline for our return to school plan. Every step of the way throughout the pandemic, Canastota Schools has looked for ways to get students back to school as soon as possible, but has been uncompromising in doing it the right way and the safe way. Over a year into the pandemic, that approach won't change. We need to ensure that we have fully considered all relevant information and are guided by two key elements in our decision-making process, which are, first, the data that guides our classification in COVID transmission zones. For example, both regional positivity rates and new positive cases per 100,000 people are determining factors in what criteria we live under with this new guidance that the state has provided us. The second component in the guidance document talks about the importance of allowing for community and staff input to inform next steps. This is very, very important to our process. We've been following the advice of the experts every step of the way, and now the experts have told us that community priorities and tolerance for risk needs to be a part of our decision-making process. Consequently, two things are happening. To start, we are pushing the pause button on our return to school. Students in grades 9 through 12 will not be returning to daily in-person instruction on Monday. We will be continuing in our hybrid model in grades 9 through 12. So again, daily in-person instruction for all 9 through 12 students will not be starting on Monday. We will be continuing in what has been our, for really the entire school year, our hybrid model. This doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. It just means that we're going to do our homework before making any changes to our plan. An updated timeline for our plan and any adjustments that will be forthcoming will be made public next week. So again, the only changes that will happen next week will be any of the previously remote students in grades K through 6 who have been contacted directly by the school. They will be able to return to daily in-person instruction as planned. Additionally, we need to hear more from you. A survey is being released today asking for you to weigh in on your comfort level with your students returning to an environment that would include universal mask wearing and a minimum of 3 feet of physical distancing. I cannot emphasize enough how important your thoughts are in shaping our new plan. Please take the minute or two it takes to fill out the survey. Next week, we will present the results of the survey to our entire school community. New guidance has also come out regarding end-of-year events at the school. This new guidance was actually made available to us just this past Monday. Our club and class advisors have been meeting with administrators and coordinating with each other to make sense of the plan so that we can update students and their families in the near future. You can expect a steady stream of updates as plans are finalized in the coming weeks about the various events happening at school. I'll let you know, would like to let you know one of the exciting developments that we feel really, really good about. As you know, planning a graduation ceremony during a pandemic while also having our outdoor stadium unavailable as it was last year due to our major capital project has created a difficult situation for us. But we have a great community here in Canastota and we have a lot of people who are willing to step in and help us out, figure out ways to provide our students with the graduation celebration they deserve. One of those people is Ed Brophy from the International Boxing Hall of Fame. As a Canastota grad, Ed understands how important the graduation ceremony is to our community, and he's been actively working with us and creating a plan that involves holding graduation at the Hall of Fame venue. This would allow us to stay right here in Canastota and under the newly released guidance that guides how districts handle end-of-year ceremonies like proms and graduation ceremonies. This will allow us to have a larger capacity if it is held at an outdoor venue. At this point, we're looking at Friday, June 25th for graduation with a rain date of Saturday, June 26th. So while we still need to finalize details based on the new guidance and need to continue to coordinate with the Hall of Fame, it looks like graduation will likely happen right here in Canastota at the Boxing Hall of Fame. This is a great example of making the best out of a tough situation. Out of unprecedented challenges comes great opportunity. Our students will likely be able to celebrate this important day at an international Hall of Fame venue. And how many people can say that? So more to come on graduation details as the date becomes closer. And finally, we talk a lot about the importance of pride, high expectations, and tradition at Canastota. I want to talk about a person who exemplifies those qualities because we have a legend right here at our school. Last night, our varsity girls volleyball coach, Marcia Laidlaw, won her 850th game. You heard me right. Her 850th victory. Are you kidding me? What an incredible accomplishment. For decades, Coach Laidlaw has positively impacted countless students by teaching them the importance of hard work, dedication, and doing things the right way. So everyone, please join me in congratulating one of the winningest coaches in the country, our very own Coach Laidlaw, on this milestone victory. One more reminder of why Canastota is the hometown of champions. With that, have a great weekend and go Raiders. And for one more word on Coach Laidlaw's accomplishment, here's our athletic director, Stan Congdon.
Thank you, Mr. Becerra, and good evening, everyone. I would also like to recognize Coach Laidlaw and the girls varsity volleyball program. Last night, the girls varsity volleyball team defeated Hamilton 3-1. With the win, Coach Laidlaw achieved her 850th career girls varsity win at Canastota. That's right, 850 career wins. Unfortunately, due to COVID and limited spectators, many were not able to celebrate and share this amazing milestone with Coach Laidlaw. If you see her in town, please make sure to congratulate her. Rest assured, next year, when things improve, we will acknowledge Coach Laidlaw, the Canastota We Are Family Way. Congratulations, Coach, and also to all the Lady Raiders that picked up wins for her along the way.
Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. My name is Nick Panuccio, the business manager, and I just want to give you a couple quick updates for the weekend. First update will be with school lunch. Currently, we have pickup Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. We're just going to be changing that slightly. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we're still going to have pickup. We're only going to go till 5 p.m. instead of 6. Again, I wanted to remind everybody about the community eligibility provision. This is a program that you fill out all your free and reduced lunch applications, and we put an application in to see if we can get free lunches for the whole year and breakfast, similar to what's currently happening now. This would be great for the district. I'm always going to be reminding you next year, make sure you fill out those applications and send them in regardless of your income. Next, I just want to give you an update on the federal stimulus funding. Currently, there are two types of funding that are coming in the future. The first one is the Corona Response and Relief Supplemental Appropriations Act. I'll call it CRSA. The second will be the American Rescue Plan Act. I'll call it ARPA. So the first one is what President Trump signed prior to him leaving office. And the second one is what President Biden signed in the last few months. So as you can see, it's a large sum of money that we're going to be getting in the future. Looks like about $4.4 million, which is great. The problem is, this isn't money that we can just put in a pot and use it for future services or anything that we need. What we have to do is treat it like grant money. So it's going to go in the special aid fund. It's going to be earmarked for certain programming. For example, there's 20% of it is going to be for learning loss. So we got to have before and after school programs and summer programs to catch kids back up for learning. The rest of it will be earmarked for other things. We're not sure what it's going to be yet. The guidance is not out. All we know is that it's not general fund money. It's also going to be divvied up over a 3 to 4 year period. You can't use it all in 1 year. You can't save it for anything. So just make it up maybe 25% a year. We'll see when the guidance comes out, and we will know that the staff in the community has to be involved. So what we want to do is when that comes out, we'll be having meetings to hold to see exactly how we're going to spend that money and what the guidance is to earmark that money for. Well, thank you very much. If you have any questions, you can give us a call at the school at any time. Thanks and have a great day.